We are not using the layout of all of these people. Shiki, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're not using the layout here. Here, Jasmine and Lux are together, kind of hanging out. Z and Clara were in their room, but you two can suspect that they're probably moving around, that they roamed somewhere else, that they're not in their room. It is 12:10 in the morning. I know it says PM, but fuck you guys who are watching. It's morning. Boom. Owned. Alright. It is 12:10 in the morning. Everything feels calm. Relaxing. Jasmine and Lux, you guys are together, I would assume, in the library.
Yep.
Awesome. In this nice relaxation area. What would you two like to do?
Damn it, Mike. Are you doing okay, Lux?
Yeah. I'm good. What is it that we're asking now? What is it that you're looking up?
Dreams, spells, abilities, and any information we can find on the Handmaiden. And maybe even a possible solution to defeat the Red Death without killing him. If Z is correct that we don't have to kill him, I want to take that option.
Lux is just going to nod her head at Jasmine and goes, okay. So apparently, when it comes to the second part, we were looking for the same thing. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
My subjects, I summon you up to the odd look of the Celestials. Gather and meet me.
All of you here in your heads.
We should probably go find Z and Claire.
Yeah. Lux is going to quickly get up and start heading towards the dining hall.
Same with Jasmine.
Z and Clara are not there.
You're gonna find Z and Clara.
As you guys begin walking around the castle, eventually looking out to a window, you see Z and Clara. It looks like they're cuddling on a bench in the garden. Just relaxing, talking about seemingly innocent stuff.
Interrupt them.
What'd you say?
Lux, you need to interrupt them. I hate to be the one to do it, so you do it.
Lux is going to shout down at Z and Clara.
They're through a window, bro.
Oh. But my bad.
I feel like you're preemptively nervous.
You think?
Makes you think that.
Like you're literally throwing off your own vibe, bro. Get in character, Goofy.
I'm good. Good. Okay. So, seeing them out there with Lux is gonna head towards where Z and Clara is and tell them that we've been summoned.
As you walk out, Clara and Z both notice Lux walking towards them in the garden. They both heard the summons, but didn't respond immediately. As Lux eventually walks over and informs us of the summonings.
Clara, sorry to ruin your happy moment, but we have been summoned. But I'll give you your time to yourselves, though, so.
It's about that time, I guess.
Yeah.
As eventually everybody reconvenes into the dining area, and around here, around right here seems to be a black portal that opens up. It is definitely of the Black Hands. Do you all walk through it?
Should we walk through the portal, guys?
Yeah.
Go, Jasmine's gonna jump through.
Awesome.
Lux is gonna be right behind Jasmine.
Lori actually follows behind Clara and Z. Eventually,
Hey.
all of you got what?
I said yay!
Eventually, all of you guys are brought here, and something seems immediately wrong. It is impossible to tell anything. Clara, you cannot feel a connection to your arcana. A wand in your hand just feels like a stick. Z's fire has gone out completely, and Lux, every ounce of hope or despair or connection to the chaotic realms drains from you instantly. And Jasmine, your wings dim like that. As Fritz seems to be there as well, but his hair is not on fire. It's dim and black. Hey guys, Fritz says. Welcome to the party, I guess.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. I don't know what's going on. I thought the same thing as you.
Welcome to the onlook of the Celestials, my subjects. It's good to see that you all made it here in time. Just in time.
In time for what exactly?
For Judgment Day. All of your times have come. For those who are worthy of judgment, it is time for your decision. And I highly suggest you follow what's good for everyone. Be ashamed
Jasmine steps forward. Exactly where do you want me to step forward?
However far you want.
I'm just gonna keep going until I'm told to stop.
I'm not going to tell you to stop. Go how far you want, dude.
Okay, then I'm gonna go right here.
Clara, Z.
Yeah. See it. We're gonna move forward.
You're muffly.
Am I?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll move up a bit.
As, Lux, what about you?
Lux is also going to step forward, right where Jasmine is.
Okay. As all of you guys step forward, something rises from the ground in the middle here as you guys all see the Red Death is kneeling down in front of Atreus. He looks half beaten to death. Literally almost dead. There's no emanating power from him. It's almost like Atreus has suppressed everybody's power here. As floating up from the center of what looks like this Colosseum-looking place, this temple almost, is the Godfeller. As it rises from a slit in the ground.
One of you step forward and kill him. End it here. No tricks. No games.
Isn't there a way we can create peace with him? Make it so he doesn't kill anyone more, but also so we don't have to kill him?
Maybe at one point there was, but we're far past that now. And I suggest that you don't take your time.
The Red Death doesn't have any particular look. They're just looking there. Fritz, looking around, says, "It's one life for the cost of millions. The Red Death has been committing genocide since the beginning. It may not be mercy on him, but it's mercy to the world, isn't it?"
That's true. If it's okay with you guys, I'm willing to do it. It is a necessary cause. And if there is no other option, then there's no other option. As Jasmine's gonna kind of start walking forward. I'm assuming you want her to take the axe.
Stay in character.
Yeah, and she's gonna kind of pick up the axe and begin to walk towards the Red Death. Ah.
As you walk towards the Red Death, you see his mask broken and his golden eyes looking up at you.
It's time, Detective Jasmine. A quick chomp to the head.
What'd you say, Jasmine?
Jasmine's gonna kind of look at him, and she's not gonna say it, but in her mind, she's kind of saying, I wish there was another option, as she's going to chop his head off.
As you raise the axe in the air, it seems like lightning is shooting through your entire body. As the Red Death's golden eyes glow for a moment. As you swing the axe down, the Red Death's head falls to the ground. Landing on the ground, you see something flying off of the Red Death. Ash. As the Red Death's figure begins to change, its head grows in size. Its face becomes more human-like, with fangs and pink lips. It begins sprouting hair. Blue hair. Fritz, standing beside everybody, looks to you guys and says, I'm sorry, but you all failed. As wings fall out of his back and he reveals to be Iris. As his hand flies over and the Godfeller lands inside of it. The Red Death seems to be Fritz, who Jasmine just killed.
I'm gonna kind of kneel to the ground as she cries.
The Black Hand leans over you with no sympathy at all and simply says to you,
This is the consequence for being a subject. Congratulations. I told you, all of you have free will. And you just murdered a Celestial.
as he stands and begins walking away towards the edge. Z is still, perfectly still. In a single flash, he rushes towards Iris and vanishes. As Omeos appears beside Iris. Iris says nothing. What does everybody want to do? Is somebody going to do something?
Jasmine's gonna walk up and it's gonna get up and start walking towards Iris and Omeus.
Go ahead, move your own character.
Wait, I thought Fritz was immune to Godfeller.
Lux is just going to look at Clara when she says that and immediately shake her head.
Iris isn't looking at you, Jasmine, but Omeos is.
What's the point?
What was the point of what? Omeos says as he looks down at you.
Iris said it himself. The Red Death has killed millions and could continue killing. If we don't stop him soon, he's going to continue. I do want to create peace, but I also want to stop him. So what was the point of this?
How naive. We don't meddle in mortal affairs. We settle Fritz's deals, we settle our own, and we leave you mortals to do whatever you want. But the subjects do. You want to know what the point was? To remind you of your place. Befriend one of us again. Be near a celestial again, and this is the consequence of it. Celestials and mortals do not mix. Just ask your friend. You don't like the Red Death, go deal with him yourself. None of us give a shit. It's your problem, not ours. I don't know how many times any of us gotta say it to you. We're not gonna deal with it for you. The Red Death is a problem your world created. Don't like it, break your world. Or change it. It was never our problem to begin with.
If it was never your problem to begin with, then why send Prince there to prevent another massacre like one he had created? Seems like you don't care, so why send him there to try to stop it?
Because Celestials don't meddle in mortal affairs. All this just to get him killed.
So he was set up from the beginning?
Of course.
What brothers you are.
We're not brothers. Fritz and I aren't related. Fritz and Iris are. But we aren't. I had no problem pulling that trigger. Actually, you had no problem pulling that trigger.
I did!
Really?
I wanted a second option for both the Red Death. But I was told there wasn't a second option. Again. People who don't like to meddle in human affairs, you sure do like to meddle.
Jasmine. If I told you to jump off that cliff right now, would you go do it? If I phrased it like a demand?
Maybe I will.
Then that's why your friend is dead. Because you have free will, and yet you still always do what you're told. You don't do anything with it. It's wasted on all of you. That's why Fritz is dead. So go ahead. Jump off that cliff. None of us are gonna stop you.
I'll walk over to Claire and Luxuna.
Iris walks over to Omeos, and you hear him say, "Where did you send him?" "I sent him into the void. The deep void. He shouldn't be getting out anytime soon. He should honestly probably be dead." I don't know.
Hearing that, Lux is going to look at Omeos and Eris and go, "Who are you talking about?"
Z. It was the only one who was carrying a weapon that could destroy a Celestial. Infused with a Godfeller, so we sent him away. Into the deep void. It's been only 30 seconds here. For him, it's probably been a couple 100,000 years. In a day, it'll have been trillions.
Jebson's gonna look at Claire. Clara?
Yeah.
Okay?
No. We just killed a friend.
Sorry.
This is great. Oh, good grief. Oh. Mm-mm.
Do now. God fucking
What?
damn it. What do we do now?
That's when you're really asking, what should we do now? After a time like this? I don't think what to think at this point.
I'm really sorry.
Clara is going to go into her bag and pull out Fritz's horn.
Iris
Yeah.
turns to you, and you see him just mouth, "No way."
And Clara's going to use it.
The sound that comes out of the horn doesn't even sound like a trumpet or anything of the sort. It sounds like a roar. As the entirety of the universe seems to vibrate and shake. The whole world shakes and shudders as everything draws silent. For only a moment, everything draws silent.
What did you do, Claire?
Using something that I was given when it was.
What?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now. I just heard something given.
A black rip in front of you guys, right here where the Godfeller was summoned, kind of shows up. As what walks out looks like somebody extremely unfamiliar. I'll show y'all in a second. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Clara's going to put the horn away very quickly.
You know what? Yeah, let's go with the other one. What would you guys like to do? As Omeo steps back slightly.
So going to step back slightly.
Iris looks over at you, Claire, and says, "What'd you just do?" You can't see them directly, but you can see Iris turn to Omeos and go, "What did you do?"
Did you do, Claire?
Lux is just gonna look at the two of them and goes, "Wouldn't you like to know? Remember, you don't mess with mortal affairs."
We got pushed into a corner.
Say that again, Claire?
We got pushed into a corner. So I'm trying to get us out of it.
Thank you. And I really am sorry.
The person that steps through looks like this. Long black hair, wearing a large red robe. And they look strange. Extremely malnourished. Pale, white skin. As Jasmine, they lock eyes with you. What would you like to do?
Justin's gonna hide behind Claire.
They begin walking towards you.
Claire, who's that?
One second.
What? Alexis is gonna look at Jasmine and goes, I guess we're about to find out.
Look how he's walking to me, though.
Clara, as soon as they get close, you recognize who this is.
Oh.
Clara?
Clara's gonna blink quick.
Clara's what?
She's gonna blink quick.
Omeo seems to walk around and begins starting to try and get in his way. He continues walking forward almost exactly how Omeos does. Putting a hand on Omeos' chest, he literally flies above you guys, the wind rushing past your faces, and smashes into one of these trees, splitting it completely. He's not looking at you, Clara. He's looking directly at Jasmine.
See?
There's nothing behind his eyes.
Hold up, did Claire say Z? I couldn't hear her.
She did.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
He doesn't stop. He continues walking forward. It seems like if you don't move, he's going to walk through you.
Like if Claire doesn't move?
Mm-hmm.
Clara, move.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was gonna nod.
Jeff's gonna look at Z and just go, I really am sorry.
He steps right up to you as he's looking completely down at you. He says nothing. He does nothing. He's just staring at you. Almost like his eyes are boring into your soul completely. Directly. Almost like he's not even looking at you. Just what you are. As he holds his hand out towards you, he's not offering his hand. He's asking for something. As you feel a little, like a vibration in your bag.
Ring of light?
Sorry?
Is it the ring that Jasmine has?
No,
The pure light ring?
it's not just that.
What else is vibrating in my bag?
It's the
Isn't
pure.
it-
It seems to be the pure light ring in the halo that Lux gave.
I'm gonna pull out the halo and the ring and hand it to Z.
As he puts on the ring and steps backwards, a large spear of light seems almost obstructed, but it is complete. It turns into it. He puts on the back of the halo. It looks almost broken. As he looks down at himself. And then at you, Clara. And then
Claire's
he...
gonna look.
Sorry?
Sorry. What I was saying is Claire's gonna look back and see.
As he looks over at Jasmine. Not Jasmine, Lori. He looks over at Lori. As he begins walking towards her, she grabs her jacket and shakes her head as he begins walking closer. Iris kind of steps forward and says, "What is happening?"
Moved closer to Lux. Okay, Lori?
He wants the cloak of Tyrell.
Lux is immediately going to look down at Jasmine, thinking that she's like figured it out or something, and she goes, "You should have never gave him the ring of hope."
What's happening? I'm sorry.
As Lori looks down at herself and then back up at Fritz, it seems like she's really debating. And then she looks to you guys.
Do you know what he's gonna do with it?
Lux is going to kneel down towards Jasmine's height and goes, "Do you remember the freaking red world? What we saw before we woke up from it?"
Sure, your
And
dream
then
was.
she,
If I could
and,
talk, your Z didn't have your ring in that world. It was destroyed already. But sorry.
As Lori seems to be looking to you guys to decide what to do. She has no idea what to do.
Do you know what's happening?
No. No, we can't do that. Iris's eyes go wide as he runs towards Clara, and his wings seem to surround all of you guys, pushing Lori away. And all of you guys are transported back to the mortal realm in front of your castle. Oh, fuck. There we are. In front of the castle. Follow me. Here we go. Lori is stuck in the celestial realm. All of you guys are out here.
Clara?
Huh?
Please tell me you know what's happening.
Where is Jacob?
Everything flashes for a second. The destroyed rubble, the giant lake, the water everywhere. You must have had to have been in the capital of Celia. This is the moment. This is where it all happens. This is where it all ends. In tragedy. As the world flashes for a second, it seems to shift to that reality. As something begins eclipsing over the sun, turning the world a faint red. A tint of red. Slowly, it begins changing the color of the world. The water. The water seems to be turning black. Iris steps back, not knowing what is going on. What would you guys like to say or do?
I'm sorry. sorry, Lux. You're right, I probably shouldn't have given him that stuff. I'm really sorry.
Lux is freaking the hell out silently. She has this wide smile on her face that she normally does when she's really nervous. And she's like mumbling to herself. She's saying, "How does all this tie up? How did everything lead to that? Wait a minute."
Someone's gonna look at there. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
The minute Lux says, "Wait a minute," she thinks she's piecing everything together.
Iris seems to take a one last moment stand as Z begins walking towards him. Iris's eyes glow orange and then red. A loud, ear-piercing scream rips, hurting all of your guys' ears. As you see Fritz's abomination ability sticking out of Iris's eyes. Another flash. A flash to the church. A memory of Iris's eyes missing. Completely. As the eclipse begins falling over the world more. It's not total yet. Another few minutes and it will be.
Jeffin's gonna look at Claire.
You see Z look at Fritz. And then... you see Z look at Iris, my bad. And all he says, in the most... what sounds like authoritative voice ever, "Bring Lori to us right now." Iris, for the first time, you guys can see him trembling. There's something going on, more than just his eyes exploding out of his skull. More than just the pain, more than just what's going on. What was that about, Nadia?
Major?
Lux is going to try and sneak up behind Z to take the Ring of Hope, or what's left of the Ring of Hope, from behind his head.
Jeffin's gonna use her ability to stop her. She's gonna attempt to stop Lux.
Z, Lux, as you begin walking over, you immediately get a flash to that scene. White hair floating out of the water. A severed head. No! Okay, there we go. She's back. Shiki, are you still here?
Oh. Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you.
As soon as Jasmine stops you, you get a flash to that scene. White hair floating out of the water. A severed head. One that you couldn't identify. Not until now. It was Lux. A decapitated version of Lux. A rotted version of Lux. Maggots crawling out of her eyes and ears. Mouth agape, teeth fell out and rotted. This is the moment where she died. Attempting to stop it. To stop what comes next.
I'm just gonna say, Lux, I'm sorry, I can't lose another person. I fucked up too many times today.
As Z continues walking forward, Iris eventually says, okay. And his feathers come out of his wings, and Lori is right there. His head turns towards Lori. Mel, were you wanting to say something?
Oh no, Claire earlier was gonna step in front of Lux. Her.
Lori looks down as Dunce runs away and runs over towards Jasmine.
Hi, Dunce.
Lori looks to you guys one more time. You can tell her eyes alone are asking, do I do it or not? Do I give up the cloak?
Give it to him, Lori. And as soon as you do, come find me.
As Lori takes off the cloak and Z grabs it from her.
Okay, now come over here, Lori.
Z disappears for a second. He vanishes completely. Like nobody knows what happened to him. Not even Iris.
Iris, do you think I would be able to heal you?
Iris doesn't respond. All of a sudden, his wings fall off his back and drop to the ground. Another blistering scream falls out of Iris's mouth. Z never disappeared. Seems like he just hid his presence.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that.
Another flash. Iris, wingless. All but one. One gaping wing. Completely destroyed. Misformed so he couldn't go anywhere.
Z.
Z doesn't seem to hear you as he starts picking up the wing. It seems like he does, but it's hard to tell.
Clara's gonna start quickly walking over.
When Z puts on the cloak, he looks like this.
Whoa!
The halo, the spear, and now the cloak. I would move right here. Yeah, let's take it step by step. As Iris falls down to his knees and collapses completely.
See. Enough.
He doesn't respond.
Clara's gonna take a couple steps closer then.
You can see fire starting to come off the cloak as it begins forming this misty look, but it still doesn't burn.
Please be careful.
As the sun fully eclipses, the entire world becomes red. Z picks up the wing and holds it in his hand.
Clara's gonna reach out and grab these on.
The second you touch Z, you feel like this electric shock go between you two. He stops moving completely. It seems like he was about to cast some spell or an ability, but now he's no longer moving.
Stop.
Clara. The Celestials chose their paths. Now it's time I get to choose my own. A pulse comes out from the wing. What'd you say, Mel?
I was gonna say, but is it worth the cost? I don't want people getting hurt.
I've no monologues to say to you, Clara. Your words are being poured into an empty void. They mean nothing. Another pulse. As the sun stops moving completely, the clouds seem to sit still. The second star that casts the beautiful Emmet sunsets sets below the horizon. The sister star to the us star. There's no price I'm not willing to pay for this retribution. You have no idea how long I spent in there. There's nothing you can say to me that will change my mind.
Z, please don't.
Not for me. And do it for Fritz.
It's what he tried to stop to begin with, even if it was a setup for him. He still would have wanted it to stop this way.
Really?
He wouldn't. I know I'm the reason he's gone. I know that. I'm sorry. But do you really think he would want you to avenge him by killing people? Even if they betrayed him?
No. No, I don't think he would. As Z lowers the wing slightly, and he looks down at the ground.
Doing the well, it'll make the hole you have right now bigger. Oh, don't do this. Pointless killing's not way.
Fritz isn't here. Fritz isn't here to do it. So I'll have to be the Great Abomination. As he squeezes the wing again and another pulse comes out. A final one. But it doesn't affect any of you guys. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't do anything, and it doesn't even look like it affects Iris. I am truly sorry. But there's no redemption for us. As the wings burn up in his hands, a blue flame. As a blue light, a blue orb seems to form around you guys, near y'all. It feels familiar, almost. As Clara, in your hand, Fritz's horn crumbles to dust. And the electricity seems to go into that dust. Z doesn't seem to notice it. But you guys do. Z continues. He was my best friend. Besides you, Clara, he was everything to me. And now I'm gonna take everything from them. Starting with Iris's wings. What would you guys like to do? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna kind of look at the blue orb. I'm just gonna go, Fritz?
Z finally turns when you say Fritz, as the blue orb seems to pulse one time, almost like a confirmation. Omeos doesn't even step through the fire this time. He's walking up from here, and he looks different. Really different. Oh, no, I gotta find the image. Okay, go ahead. Bear with me, guys. There we are.
Find it.
He's walking up the stairs. He looks shorter, too.
So who is this again?
Omeos. You can recognize him by the burn scars all along his chest. And the chain that he always wears on his pants. As he walks over and immediately goes, "You bastard!"
Stay out of this.
Excuse me? As he looks over at you, Jasmine.
You already caused enough problems. Leave while you still can.
Jasmine?
What?
You forget yourself, girl! You're the one that killed your friend. You all are the reason we're all here. And this bastard closed off the gates to the celestial realm. No, to all realms. This is it. We're all locked here. Can't even jump off the damn planet. What did you do?
He finished it. Isn't that obvious?
Said from the ashes. It sounds like Fritz's voice when he's in its abomination form.
What did he finish?
If he goes on for another moment, everyone, that future would have came true.
As the cloak falls off of Z and the halo off the back of his head, as he goes back to that other one. Z kneels down towards the ashes. Omeos, in disbelief, just says, "What the fuck is happening?" There's no answer. There is no response.
To change the future, only a single factor was changed. But everything is different now. The world will never be the same.
As eventually, what's left of Iris's wing pulses again, and the eclipse moves on. The world begins starting to slowly turn back to normal. Slightly. Go ahead, talk among each other. Omeos and Iris don't seem to be keen to talk right now. And Fritz is groveling at his own feet.
It's gonna slowly kind of release her ability from Lux and look at Lux and goes, "Don't do anything stupid. Please."
Lux is just going to look at Jasmine and nod her head.
Jasmine's gonna kind of look at Claire to see what she's gonna do. Sorry.
Clara's just at Z.
Clara, what?
Clara's looking at Z.
He's just down on his hands and knees. Looking down at the ash of Fritz's horn.
Z.
He doesn't look up, but you can tell he's listening.
Stand up. Please.
Slowly, he stands. Never making eye contact, but he does.
Clara's gonna get closer enough so that she can just kind of try to hug him.
Clara steps closer, and you can see Omeos and Iris. They seem almost ample to try and stop him. Stop you.
It's over. There is no war. Congratulations, everyone.
As somebody steps through a portal. Someone you all recognize, but haven't seen in a long, long time. The Creator. He's holding a book. Just looking at everybody. There's a smile of warmness on his face. Lux and Jasmine, what do you guys want to do?
Jasmine's gonna look towards the Creator.
Has she ever met him
also
before?
looking.
No, she doesn't say anything. She's just gonna look at him now.
Has Jasmine ever met him before?
Yes.
Okay.
Lux definitely has.
Turn my dagger into a flower.
Lux is going to look towards the Creator and just say, "Well, long time no see."
Very much so. With only a single action, all of you have changed where this could have gone. You all avoided the great tragedy. The one that I shown to all of you a week or two prior. I'm proud of all of you. I'm sorry for the suffering that you all go through. But I promise it's worth it.
How?
Sorry?
How?
How what?
Sorry, I am horrible with my words, but how could this get better?
Really? That would ruin the fun. The creator just gives a soft, warm smile. Genuine. Kind. There's not an ounce of disingenuousness or sadism in his eyes. It almost feels like love in a way. How could this get worse, Clara? Don't ask questions we already know the answer to. Come on. What'd you say?
Nothing.
And think about it. It already got better. You're not all dead. And, little Fritz here is still alive.
Oh, thank God. Jasmine's like gonna kind of hug herself when he says that.
The touchdown then, or? Oh dear. Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
Shit. Wait, is Claire holding out the? Is it ash or dust?
It's like ash. The,
Dust.
yeah, they're kind of similar. What's it called? The fucking horn crumbled into ash. And then the energy absorbed into the ash. You guys are all subjects of the Black Hand. Surely you wouldn't think he would let one of you die. I'm gonna make Z forget how long he spent in the void. And I'm gonna take some of his power with me. Iris is going to get his wings and his eyes back. And Omeos, well, he's gonna return to normal.
Lux is just going to look at the creator and then point at Amazing Kid and says, "Can we just keep him that way?"
No.
That wouldn't be fair, Lux.
That,
And it is
Fine.
not in your jurisdiction to decide what happens with somebody else. Only with yourself. As all of the feathers from before and the ash recollects in the dust, recollects from dust and vapor and oxygen and reforms wings on Iris's back, Omeos grows back to normal, his terrifying self.